Hello and welcome to today's edition of Unleash Your Inner Witch. Give me one moment. I'm going to check and make sure we are live in all the places. We are live in 1, 2. And 3 locations. Got it. So that is Unleash Your Inner Witch on Facebook. That is Find Your Higher Self and Unleash Your Inner Witch Facebook group. And that is on YouTube. So wherever you're joining me from, hello. If you are live and on Facebook, click that link that is somewhere around the video that says StreamYard.com Facebook. That will show me your name in the comment section so that I see you. I'm going to put that in the comments as well. Otherwise, Facebook will just show me Facebook user. So, depending on where you're coming in from, hello. If you are live, drop a hi. If you are watching on the replay, hashtag replay, let me know you're here. If you have any questions, drop them in. I'll get a notification. I'll come in and answer any questions you may have. Again, I am Anne. I am your transcendental coach here at Unleash Your Inner Witch. I specialize in helping you find your higher self while experiencing traditional witchcraft so that you can unleash your inner witch. And right now, I want to talk to you about unleashing that inner witch real quick. I have a new program. So if you need a hand to unlock your higher power and need a boost in your witchcraft, I have a new membership program, a monthly membership program called Unleashed. It is going to be mostly held in a members-only Facebook group, so nobody will be allowed in the group unless you're in the membership program. We'll have monthly themes, much like we do in this Facebook group, but you'll be able to vote on what my themes are for the group for the month. We'll have full workbooks with print quality grimoire pages, members-only live trainings, so 1 to 2 times a month we'll meet members only and do a live training like this, answer any of your questions, and really get detailed into our topic. It will also include our Coven Connections, which we do for our Sabbats and Esbats, our big ritual times of the year, through the wheel of the year. You'll have access to the monthly workshop printouts as well. Plus, there's a training portal that'll have all the live training replays saved to it for you. That the members only ones will be saved to it for you, so you can access it at any time. The workbook uploads will be there. There'll be a one-on-one discussion board. So many things going on. I am so excited for it. So if you are interested in that, drop hashtag Unleashed in the comments, and I will send you the information on that, or just message me, see how we can help each other, what you need to do, what change you want to start unleashing your inner witch. We'll figure out the correct location for you. One moment before I cough in your ear. Had a tickle there. So this month in April, we are discussing our mystical moon and how our lives reflect on that phase of the moon. What we discussed this week is something that of the moon phase you'll be in next week, so that you can always prepare to get there. So this week, yesterday was we're the 14th. So yesterday was our say we were in full moon, so we're waning moon. Sorry. So that was a great time for the doubt to clarity spell that I dropped last week. If you don't have that, amazing. I created it because there was something I needed, and I have a post in the group about me doing the ritual and how much it helped me, and the things I was able to get clarity on, release my doubt, and really get into the core of my problem. And it is amazing the weight that is off my chest since I did that. So If you don't have that spell, if you want it, drop clarity in the comments. I will get that to you. Facebook distorts my quality when I upload it, so I'd rather send it directly to you through the Google download link. So just if you want it, let me know. I'll drop it to you. No big deal. So first thing I want to talk about that is going to happen next week, next Thursday. There is a rare hybrid solar eclipse. Unfortunately, for the vast majority of the world, myself included, it will not be observable. But if you're in Western Australia area, in Eastern Indonesian islands, it is supposed to be the show of a lifetime. I am hoping somebody records something so I can see it online at least. This eclipse is known as a hybrid eclipse because it's going to shift from a total eclipse to a what is called an annular solar eclipse. So that is the one where the moon eclipses the sun and you get the shadow and the bright ring around the moon. So I really hope somebody does pictures, videos, something. I can't wait for that to happen. Would love for it to happen on my side of the planet, but here I am in the United States. So again, for some locations, they're going to get a total eclipse, and in other parts, you're going to get that ring. In both cases, the moon is going to pass between the Earth and the sun, blocking out all or most of the lights across a portion of the Earth's surface. I don't think that's going to mean much of anything for us in the southern hemisphere. Is that where I'm at? Yeah, southern hemisphere. And but again, I'm sure there'll be gorgeous things online to see next Friday. So again, excited for that. If you are in that area and in the group, please take pictures or show me something. I can't wait. So today we are talking about both the dark moon and the new moon. So the lunar cycle itself, and the lunar cycle is from new to dark. So new, waxing, full, waning, dark. The moon goes through all these phases every month. Each phase has a unique energy and opportunity for spell work and rituals. So again, we're going to discuss the dark and the full moon in this live, and how to work with their energies to manifest our intentions. Now, the dark and new moon represents the end and the beginning of a new lunar cycle. So what we are looking at is the dark moon is the last night of the moon. There is no glimpse at all of the moon in the sky. And then everybody says new moon, there's no moon. But the dark moon is literally the darkest night of the month. There is nothing there. And that is great for introspection and your last chance to release and let go of everything. I say the last chance. That is to use the moon energy to really let go of things in the month, because the next day, so the dark moon is the 19th. On Thursday, when we have that new moon, we begin our new intentions for the month. So we're going to let go of everything Wednesday night, and Thursday, we're looking forward to the future. So during the dark moon phase, the moon's not visible in the sky. It's associated with introspection, release, letting go of what no longer serves us. It is I find it. I work with the dark moon. A lot of people don't. If you don't, ignore this portion. But a lot of people use this for that night, and that's my night. That's my what have I held on to this month that I need to let go of? That's the night I do it. And I do that because I follow the goddess Hecate, and that is her moon phase. So now the dark moon is going to be in Aries. And if I was looking through my notes right before the live and realized I had something wrong, because the dark moon is in Aries, the new moon is in Taurus. So gives us some totally different energies there. So we're going to start with the dark moon. Aries energy. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It is associated with the element of fire. For any fire signs out there, like myself, I'm a Sagittarius. It's an assertive sign. It's passionate. It's energetic. It likes taking on challenges and leading the way. When the moon is in Aries, it brings a sense of excitement, motivation, enthusiasm. So anytime the moon is in Aries, it's a great time to focus on taking risks, pursuing your goals, and doing it with confidence. And moving on towards those new beginnings. Now, Aries can also be impulsive and quick-tempered. If you know any Aries, I don't need to explain that, right? So it is also important to channel the energy in a positive way during the lunar cycle. So to harness Aries energy during the dark moon, it's great for self-reflection. It's great for self-discovery, which makes it great being in the dark moon to do the things. Again, you can use the Dear Clarity to Doubt spell then, or ritual then. It is what do I need? It's an inner look at yourself. What do I need to do? What do I need to let go of? And those assertive and bold qualities of Aries can be used to confront and overcome any of those inner obstacles, any of our limiting beliefs, anything that we feel is holding us back. It also is great for, the pillow on this chair is bugging me today. It is also great for igniting that energy you need to take action towards your personal goals. Tap into your own inner fire and your own passion and use that energy to bring about positive change and transformation in your life. Now, again, this dark moon phase is April 19th. So again, introspection, reflection, letting go. Let go of negative energies, let go of emotions. And this is so we can prepare for those new beginnings that the upcoming new moon will bring. So when the dark moon is in Aries, we want to focus on personal growth, self-discovery, and the courage to do so. So great rituals and spell work to do for the dark moon in Aries. And I'm just going to go through these really quick. Again, you can pause, write down anything I say. I wouldn't trust Facebook's closed captioning that it does because I'm Cajun and I don't enunciate everything well, so sometimes it doesn't come up great. But the first thing is a banishing ritual. So it's kind of what the Clarity to Doubt spell is, but we're going to write down anything that no longer serves us. So the Clarity to Doubt ritual helps you journal it, ask the questions to really get into that, what you need, what no longer serves you, negative habits, thought patterns, write it down. I do this every time, and I should stop throwing away the piece of paper that I use to do that. We'll use a tissue today because I don't have any random paper on my desk for once. So we're going to write down what no longer serves us, and you can use tissue for this as well. It burns great. So we're going to write down what no longer serves us on a piece of paper. We're going to meditate on these things, and we're going to visualize them leaving our life. And when I say meditate on things, again, meditate is not clear your mind. Meditate is focus on what is on your mind. So we are going to then take that paper and we are going to fold it in half away from us, right? Always away from us if we are letting go. Away from us if we are letting go. Again, away from us if we're letting go. Away from us if we're letting go. And then we're going to burn it. We're going to burn this paper. It's a symbol of releasing those things. We're going to get rid of it, right? It's gone. So the other thing you can do, and you can do these, I would do this one first. I put banishing first, but self-discovery ritual. Use that time to explore yourself, your identity, your desires, and your goals. Spend some time alone, journal, meditate, reflect on who you are and what you want out of life. And then that's when it's great to come in, do that banishing ritual to get rid of what no longer serves you. You could do courage spells. Again, Aries is associated with courage, taking action. So use this energy, manifest that bravery in your life to do what you need to do, be it let go or just something you need to step into. Red candles are great for this. It is a powerful, passionate color for bravery and interest and those type of introspections you need. And then visualize yourself being fearless and taking those risks that it is time for you to take. Shadow work, great for, especially for dark moon, but in this Aries energy, Aries is a fiery sign. It brings up intense emotions. So use this time to do your shadow work and explore those negative emotions or patterns that are coming up and holding you back. Always, always, always. I'm going to repeat this till I'm blue in the face, and you're going to get tired of hearing it. Meditate on it, visualize releasing them. And then Aries is also associated with protection. So it's a great time to do your protection spells for yourself or your home, herbs, crystals, whatever sigils you use. Salt, rosemary is great for sigils or for protection. So if you've done, if you did the visualization, work with us last week or last month when we did the sigil portion of the workshop. Once you get that, protection sigils are easy. There are glyphs and things out there that mean protection. So you make yourself a little batch of salt water with rosemary in it, and you can draw that protection sigil. Use your finger, draw that, or a paintbrush, whatever, and draw that protection sigil on your front door, on your windows, on your children's bedrooms, like wherever you want to do that. But you create that protective charm and talisman for your home. So, great fiery energy there to do all of those things for the dark moon. And again, that is Wednesday night, the 19th. Now, coming into the new moon. New moon is setting new intentions, setting sorry, I was checking comments on the other pages. Okay, so the new moon is, sorry. So we're going to start with the new moon in Taurus now. So the new moon itself, new beginnings. It's all about new, right? New beginnings, new intentions, new projects. Great for new projects. You are starting with the beginnings of the moon, and there's nothing there. And it is going to grow. It's going to wane, or pardon me, wax. It's going to grow into the full moon. So this is a great time for anything that you want to build on in the next half or of this moon lunar cycle. So when we're using the Taurus energy for that, Taurus energy is earthy, it's grounded, it's practical, and it's great to harness during full moon phases because it helps us focus on our physical needs and our material desires. And a lot of people don't want to look at our material desires, but we have them. Material desires, our home, our job, our, those things that being materialistic as far as things we need is not bad. Physical desires, physical needs, our home, our health, our safety, those things, those are all things we need. So Taurus is a great time to work on those practical things we need. Taurus is ruled by Venus. It's a planet of love and beauty. So that is great for channeling our self-worth, self-love spells, and also working on our relationship with others. A new moon in Taurus is a great time to set intentions and about manifesting our abundance, creating financial stability, connecting with nature, because of that earthy groundedness and the practicality of the things we need. And it's a great time to focus on building foundations, nurturing our bodies, and taking practical steps towards our goals. So when we're talking about that, again, this is the new moon in Taurus, April 20th. We want to focus on manifesting our abundance, our stability, our material comfort. So rituals and spell work ideas for this new moon in Taurus. Hopefully I put these in a better order than I did the other ones, but we'll finagle it if we need to, right? So we're going to create manifestation jars. Write down your intentions for abundance and prosperity on small pieces of paper. If you need to fold them, you fold towards us. This is something we want, so we're going to fold it towards us, right? So we have our abundance and prosperity intentions folded towards us because we want it, right? We're going to put them in the jar. Add herbs, crystals, things associated with Taurus and with buildings, those things. So we're thinking earthy, sage, rosemary, dirt, green aventurine, things like that are that Taurus energy. You could do prosperity rituals. Green candles, greens are generally prosperity, abundance. Meditate on your intention for financial stability and security. Visualize ourselves surrounded by abundance and success. And we are going to, one moment, please. Sorry about that. Hubs was asking for lunch. So we're going to light a candle and meditate on our intentions. For prosperity, we're looking at financial stability, financial security. Visualize yourself surrounded by that abundance and that success. Again, this is new moon in Taurus, April 19th. Since it is springtime and we are talking about Taurus, what's associated with Earth, which is fertility, and the new moon is a great time to start planting our seeds for starting our garden if we haven't done that already. We've had a lot of late chills here, so I haven't even put when I say my house plants, they sit outside during the spring and summer and fall, but they haven't even gone outside yet. So the full moon this year is a great time to start doing those things, planting those seeds and doing that. Herbs and flowers associated with Taurus, that if you want to keep that energy while you're doing it, lavender, thyme, and roses. Crystal grids, if you do crystal work. Crystals associated with Taurus, citrine, rose quartz, emerald, any of those, I want to say earthy crystals because all crystals come from the earth, right? With those deep, rich greens and browns. And the rose because of the flowers. Create a crystal grid for manifestation and abundance. Crystal grids are generally in sacred geometry. You can look those up. Do printouts on just a piece of paper to do your grid. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but you line those crystals up to work together for manifestation. And then, of course, we're always going to practice self-care when we are in this time of self-worth in the Taurus energy. So we're going to practice self-care. We're going to, in an indulgent way, take a luxurious bath or bubbles, scents, treat yourself to a massage. Spend time pampering yourself in ways that nurture your body and your spirit. And remember, before doing any spell work, be it new moon, dark moon, or any spell, use your intentions to guide you. Always set your intentions before that spell work, before that ritual, and use that intention to guide you. When you are doing these meditations, if you are not quite sure how to start your meditation, look up guided meditations. It helps you visualize your goals and desires while you're in that meditative state. So if you are, guided meditation for self-worth, guided meditation for releasing and letting go, they're out there. I promise you, I didn't write any down for this live, but you can just search Google, you can search YouTube, you can search Spotify, iTunes, whatever. They're out there. They're everywhere, be it podcast, videos. I like doing videos a lot. If I'm in a heightened state where I don't feel like I could sit and relax and close my eyes, because those videos are very visually soothing. And again, especially if you're working on those ones in Aries where we're in that high energy, it is, those visualizations can help you relax and calm. So again, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment boxes around the videos, depending on what platform you're on, anytime at all. They will get to me. I will answer your questions. Be they about the dark moon, the new moon, being in the zodiac phases, or just moon magic in general. Remember that we have a workshop coming up April 20, let me click a calendar here, 28th, I don't want to give you the wrong date, April 28th on moon magic, and we're going to discuss the top 4 phases. If we have time, we might go into a little bit of dark moon, but we're going to do new, waxing, full, and waning moon. Let's see, make sure I give you all my notes there. Check, make sure, let's see, intro. Okay, so that was all the notes I wanted to say. I didn't forget anything. So just remember that the dark moon in Aries is a great time for that deep introspection, to let go of what no longer serves us, especially our limiting beliefs. The new moon in Taurus is a great time to reflect on our journey and set our new intentions. Remember, the moon, or the energy of the moon, the energy of the moon is here to help us in our magical practices and guide us towards our goals and dreams. And I like working with the moon because that's my quiet time, right? Like most of the time, even when my children were little, nighttime, they were asleep. So I liked using that power to guide me. And it just, sorry about that. It just really became my time. always trust your intuition. Do what feels right for you. If something else feels like what you should be doing that moon phase, that's what you do during that moon phase. And until next time, remember, again, workshop, afternoon the 28th. We'll learn more on how to harvest the power of the moon. That's in the events section of the Facebook group. It's free. In the top corner, it says go to link. That is directly to the Zoom. So when you click that at the time of the meeting, it will put you in my waiting room. I'll add you in. I will also put it in the group that day and make sure it's in the comments section or the discussion section of the group. If you want the VIP, that is in the description. VIP is lifetime recording access and the workbook that I'm creating, and which I have almost done. I'm proofreading right now. It is over 60 pages long. I've got journaling prompts. I've got really detailed things on how to work with the moon. So really excited for that. And that will be up separately if you just want the workbook and not the lifetime recording. So, but right now, through this week, through next week, it is at a early bird price, which is going to be better than just purchasing the workbook. Again, keep doing your meditation, keep cultivating positivity, do your shadow work. Remember, you no longer work alone in your journey to find your higher self and unleash your inner witch. I'll see you next week.